So last night, the entire database for the playbooks for college football 25 or college 25, so I used to play in that game, college football 26, it's out. The link to this website is going to be down in the description. You guys can go ahead and check it out. It's literally every single playbook, as you can see. You got all the team playbooks, then you got the alternative playbook. I think what I'm going to do over the weekend is I'm gonna go through every single playbook, and I'm going to make a list of like the top 10 playbooks. Maybe I'll do different ones too, top 10 passing, top 10 rushing, something like that. If you guys do want that, man, drop a like. But what we're going to do in this video is there's a couple playbooks I do want to look at because I have looked at a couple. We're going to look at these. I'll kind of break those down a little bit. And then there's also some new information. We got an Ultimate Team a little bit. And then I'm going to talk about college football 25 a little bit. So looking at a couple of these playbooks, because I have went through a decent amount of these playbooks I did last night. The Penn State playbook is very different in the sense to where we have a brand new formation. We got this formation right here out of a shotgun. It's called Gate. It doesn't look anything overpowered or crazy. It looks pretty weird, but they talked about it in the blog, adding it and all that stuff, so you can see it there. And overall, the Penn State playbook actually looks kind of nice. You got a bunch strong, bunch wide, bunch quad, so very different playbook. Now, looking at the Miami playbook, the reason I want to talk about Miami a little bit is because when I did play regs, I used Miami a whole lot. That was my go-to team. They definitely changed this playbook up a little bit. One of the main reasons I liked it was because of ace offset and some of the two tight end stuff, and it seems like they have taken it out, and they've added a bunch of different bunch formations. It seems like they're adding bunch to a lot more playbooks. You guys know bunch. Bunch is always good. You got bunch open tight end, bunch strong, bunch wide. So I guess you could say Miami's playbook got a little bit better. For me, I'm not a fan of them taking away ace offset. Now, taking a look into the brand new schools getting added to the game, Delaware and Missouri State. This gives us two brand new playbooks. Now, how good are these two playbooks? Now, the Delaware playbook, it's not anything crazy. It's a lot of spread out stuff. Trips, spread, wide trips, doubles, and stuff like that. I will say this. I really like the pistol bunch in this playbook. I think it's very underrated. You can also block the tight end. So that's very big because you guys know a normal bunch you weren't able to do that. You had to run bunch strong to be able to do that. I know it's in pistol, but it's something that's a little bit different. But I don't think the Delaware playbook's too bad. You got a bunch of different wide trips. You got normal in here, so it's actually a pretty good playbook. Now, if you're somebody that likes to run the ball, you're probably not going to really want to run this playbook a whole lot. If you're a passer, though, Delaware is it's actually a pretty nice playbook. Now, as for Missouri State, I don't know what happened. I know I'm not crazy here, right? This has to be one of the smallest playbooks I've ever seen. There's not really a lot to it. It's got cluster in it, which is really good. You know, you guys know cluster's pretty good, but I mean, besides that, I don't know. It's a little strange playbook. Now, the very final playbook I do want to talk about is Liberty. For you guys that watched me for most of college football 25, the playbook I ran the most was Charlotte. Charlotte, I probably say was number one. Then I ran UNLV and probably Michigan. Those were like my top three playbooks, right? But Charlotte was my number one playbook because of ace offset, a lot of the two tight end stuff, guys. You guys know I'm a big two tight end guy. And even if you didn't run the two tight end stuff out of Charlotte, there was still a bunch of other stuff that you could run out of it. Which brings me to Liberty, because Liberty has everything that I like to run out of Charlotte: the ace offset, the deuce close, the wing slot, all that good stuff, right? But it's got even more because it's got the I like to call it the weird stuff. You got a lot of the two back sets. You got two backs in the backfield. You can do a lot of crazy stuff with it on top of all the stuff I ran out of Charlotte. So if you liked the Charlotte playbook and the breakdown and how I ran the offense and all that, I'd recommend going to Liberty. We're probably going to be in Liberty day one. Like I said, I'm going to have the link down in the description. You guys click that, take you right to the website. You can check it all out yourself. I think this weekend I'll get a little bit more breakdowns out with those playbooks. So I'm going to really do a nice deep dive looking at all of them. But we do have a little bit of Ultimate Team news as well here. So EA showed us, you know how for the pre-order, you guys, we get like 4 cards to choose from. We only get to pick one. These are the 83s we get to look at. You'll see right here we got a wide receiver, Cam Coleman. He's got 83 speed. Looks like a pretty solid receiver for a free card. Definitely not bad at all. We got this strong safety. This is probably the guy that I'm personally going to go with, because if you guys remember in the beginning of the year for 25, DBs were expensive. So to be able to get like an 83 speed safety with 83 zone, 80 hit power, I mean, this guy actually looks pretty solid. He's probably going to be on my team day one for sure. There's this D tackle. He doesn't look anything too crazy though. When you're building your teams personally at the very beginning of the year, I usually always try to go after the skill position players like that. That's who you need to be worried about making your team with. All the other stuff like the trenches, the offense, defensive line. In the beginning of the year, in my opinion, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I would go after the DBs, the receivers, and all that stuff. And then the last card you get to pick is this tight end right here. He's got 80 speed, some dude's pretty decent route running. He doesn't look bad either. The very last thing that we're going to talk about in this video is I hit level 100. I got the Eric Dickerson. I got all that stuff that transfers to college football 26. So now I have a little bit more of an understanding how it all works. It's not it's not very hard. It's just very time consuming. And by the way, make sure this right here is the Eric Dickerson token. You see how it says I can quick sell it? Don't do it. You do that, you will not be getting him in college football 26. So do not quick sell it. I'm actually going to hit lock on this to make sure that I don't quick sell it. But yeah, well, all you got to do is complete all those milestones I showed you in the last video. These challenges will pop up. It's 5 challenges. They're not very hard. Knock them out. And basically, yeah, you'll get this little token right here. You also give you a 99 Eric Dickerson as well. So I'd recommend doing it. He's going to be an 85. Why would you not want to do it? I hit level 100 in the field pass, and supposedly I didn't even have to do this, but you know what, man? I did it, so it is what it is. What this got me, though, is it got me Devin Hester. It gave me a token for Devin Hester, and well, those tokens it gives you, there's going to be 2 sets. Go ahead and redeem them. You can get an 85 Devin Hester corner, and I think it's an 83 overall D tackle Haloti Nada. So, like I said, it's gonna take you a while. I'm not gonna lie. I got it done very quickly. I'm just a grinder, but I would highly, highly, highly recommend you guys do this. Look, man, we got about comes out the 7th, so you got 4 more days, but really like 3 more days, because that 4th day you're not doing the stuff. The game is out, so you really got like 3 more days to get this stuff done. Go ahead and get in there. Just get it done. Now, there is one more thing that I could personally do. It's the hints they give you. So these hints, I think there's going to be like 14, 13 of them total. If you do all of these, it's going to give you, you're going to be able to get 20,000 coins on the next game, and I think you get like it's an 83 overall player, but problem with it is that one of the hints what you have to do is there's a set you have to complete, and the set you need like a platinum player, and there's no way to obtain a platinum player right now unless you like buy a pack from the store. It's like $5, which isn't much money at all, right? You're probably thinking, okay, just go ahead and pay the $5 and get it, but the problem is, man, don't give EA the money, man. It's a scheme. They know what they're doing. It's a marketing tactic. They're just trying to get everybody to buy a pack. Don't do it. Well, that's really it for the video, man. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a lowdown that you guys can check out the playbooks right now. Some more, cards that we got. There's going to be some streams tonight, I think. Just, not streams. I think it's actually YouTube videos they got. Some of the content creators that got the game early, they're posting videos of them just playing gameplay tonight. So go to EA's Twitter, college, or whatever. You guys can check that out. But it's nothing we haven't really seen. Like, it's no news or anything like that. But over the weekend, I will be trying to get out. I'm going to go through all the playbooks. I'm going to give you guys some breakdowns. I think what I'm going to do is like a top 10 running the ball playbook. I don't know why I can't think of it. And vice versa, the top 10 best passing playbooks. I think I'm going to do that this weekend. So if you guys do want that, man, drop a like. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video, though, boys. If you enjoyed it, drop another like. That's right. Get on another account and drop another like. But if you're not subbed, definitely subbed up, man. We're going to be dropping. We're grinding Ultimate Team for real this year. Like, we are going to be playing Ultimate Team on 26 college and 26 Madden. We're going to be locked in this year like no other. And also, man, if you haven't already, I got a link down in the description to the Twitch. Drop a follow to that. We will be streaming every single day, grinding these head-to-head streets, man, and just putting out content. But till next time, man, I'll see y'all boys in the next one.